My name is Mike Johnston, and I was treated at Children's Hospital and Clinic of Minnesota. Well, I had a cancerous brain tumor about 15 months ago, and currently I've had 3 clean checkups.
We just want to make sure that they don't cut the Medicaid funding in the new healthcare initiative so that there are an abundant supply of pediatric physicians, as well as encourage them to continue funding the education opportunities. Since our story has a happy ending so far, we want to make sure to share with our legislators what they can do to help improve the lives of children throughout the world. Mike was diagnosed with a cancerous germinoma brain tumor in April of last year. The course of treatment involved for Mike was a regimen of chemotherapy followed up by radiation. And post-treatment, the treatments ended in the fall of 2011, and we're in the spring of 2012, and he has had 3 complete clear checkups, so he is cancer-free at this time. Mike had been experiencing some headaches for about a year prior, and we've been going to our regular pediatrician, and we weren't quite getting anywhere. So as he was starting to get a little bit worse, in April, we scheduled an appointment with a neurology group. However, from April, the nearest appointment we could get was July, and my wife called and said that's not acceptable, and they moved us up several months, but still the appointment was 6 weeks out. And then as Mike's condition worsened and worsened throughout that time, we eventually called our pediatrician, and he recommended that we get to a Children's Hospital's ER immediately. Thankfully, in our case, Mike's outcome has been good. He's cancer-free at this time, but the wait just made his suffering worse and made him suffer longer. And who knows the irreparable damage that could have been caused to him had we had to wait longer. So it's so important that there's an abundant supply of physicians, especially pediatric physicians, because it is so specialized care.
When I first heard the words, "you have cancer," I was absolutely terrified. I actually thought I was going to die. My neighbor posted a quote on a Caring Bridge site of mine, and I've lived by this quote ever since I read it for the first time, and it's "tough times never last, but tough people do." And that's just my life motto.